It's Thursday, January 17th, 2019. Zach Parker, a close associate of the Gucci gang, is behind the wheel of his car, pulling out of a gym car park. But the 23-year-old doesn't get far. From the shadows, a gunman emerges. Bullets tear into the car. Parker is hit. The attack is swift, precise. The shooter wasn't there to scare him, he was there to finish him. Emergency services race to the scene, but for Parker, it's too late. He is pronounced dead where he sits. He had allegedly secured drugs on credit from the Gucci gang, a Finglas-based group operating under the Kinahan cartel. But before he could sell them, authorities seized his stash. In Irish gangland, it didn't matter that the drugs were confiscated. The debt still had to be paid. The Gucci gang's leadership, including Mr. Flashy, wanted it clear. Debts were not forgiven. But what they didn't anticipate was the chain reaction this murder would set off.
10 people have died in gang-related violence so far this year. 5 of those deaths are related to a feud in Coolock.
The 22-year-old victim of the latest gangland murder in the capital had survived previous attempts on his life.
Owen Boylan was perceived to have made disparaging comments on social media about one of the other feud murder victims, Sean Little. That was a factor in his murder.
The generation of younger men are becoming involved in organised crime and putting their own lives and the lives of others in danger.
Low-level dealing now is enough to have you, with your life taken.
In the months that followed, his murder would spark a wave of retaliation killings, dragging more and more people into the cycle of bloodshed. This is the story of the Coolock feud. Coolock and Darndale, 2 neighbouring districts in North Dublin, had long been hotspots for drug-related crime. Unlike previous years, when crime bosses operated discreetly, this new generation of gangsters was younger, more reckless, and eager to prove themselves. For decades, North Dublin had been plagued by drug feuds, but the arrival of crack houses in Coolock and Darndale took things to another level. Authorities were struggling to control the epidemic, as addiction-fueled petty crime, burglaries, muggings, and violent intimidation became rampant. Yet, these were only surface-level symptoms of a much larger issue. The gang networks that controlled the trade were waging a war for dominance. At the center of this violence was a Finglas-based gang operating under the Kinahan cartel's umbrella, often referred to in the media as the Gucci gang. This group was led by a young but feared figure known as Mr. Flashy. His gang